Once upon a time, in a small village, Raj, a struggling farmer, and Amir, a failing blacksmith, faced relentless hardships. Droughts killed Raj's crops, and Amir's business declined. The village whispered of leaving, but Raj refused to abandon the land of his ancestors. One evening, an old man appeared, offering mysterious black seeds. "Plant these and wait," he said before vanishing. Desperate, Raj buried them in his dry land. Weeks passed with no change. Doubt crept in, but Raj kept watering the soil, believing against all odds. Then one morning, tiny green sprouts emerged. Against nature's cruelty, the plants grew faster and stronger than anything before. Other farmers, inspired by Raj's faith, secretly planted the same seeds. Soon, the entire village was covered in golden crops. As people rejoiced, Raj and Amir stood in awe. "God's plan works in mysterious ways," Raj whispered. But who was the old man? And why had he chosen them? The village celebrated its first successful harvest in years. Raj and Amir watched as people, once hopeless, now worked with renewed energy. The fields that were once dead had come back to life. But one question remained. Where did the seeds come from? One evening, Raj sat outside his home, staring at the golden crops swaying in the breeze. "Who is that old man, Amir?" he asked. "I don't know," Amir admitted. "But we need to find out." Determined, Raj and Amir set out to search for the mysterious old man. They traveled to nearby villages, asking if anyone had seen him, but no one knew of such a person. Weeks passed. Then, one day, they met an elderly sage in a distant village who listened carefully to their story. "The man you met was no ordinary traveler," the sage said. Raj and Amir leaned in, eager for answers. Many years ago, there was a wise farmer who discovered a rare seed, one that could grow even in the harshest conditions. He shared it only with those who truly believed in the land, those who refused to give up. He was said to have disappeared long ago, but perhaps his spirit still walks among those in need. Raj and Amir exchanged stunned glances. Had they been visited by a guardian of the land? Inspired by what they had learned, Raj and Amir returned home with a new purpose. They didn't just want to farm for survival, they wanted to help others rebuild their faith. With the village thriving, they shared their harvest freely, teaching others how to nurture the land even in difficult times. The more they gave, the more they received. One night, as Raj walked through his field, he felt a soft breeze. In the moonlight, a shadow stood at the edge of his land. For a moment, he thought he saw the old man smiling. Then he was gone. Raj's heart swelled with gratitude. "God's plan works in mysterious ways," he whispered. "And sometimes, he sends the right people at the right time." Months passed, and the village thrived like never before. Raj and Amir, once burdened by hardship, had become symbols of hope. The once barren fields were now lush, and the villagers worked together, ensuring that no one ever suffered alone again. But Raj knew that this journey was bigger than just their village. One evening, as he and Amir sat outside, Raj spoke with a determined voice. "Amir, we must share what we've learned with others." Amir nodded. "We were given a second chance. Now, it's our turn to help others believe." Raj and Amir traveled to struggling villages, sharing their seeds, knowledge, and faith. Many were skeptical at first, unwilling to believe that a few small seeds could change their fate. "We've been farming for generations," one man scoffed. "This won't work." Raj simply smiled. "It's not just about the seeds. It's about believing that even in the darkest times, something good can grow." Slowly, farmers began to trust their words. They planted the seeds, nurtured the land, and waited with hope. And just like in Raj's village, miracles happened. One day, as Raj stood in his flourishing fields, he reflected on how his journey had begun, with struggle, loss, and doubt. But through faith, perseverance, and a stranger's wisdom, he had learned that God's plan is always at work, even when we cannot see it. As he turned to Amir, he said, "We thought we were being tested, but we were being prepared for something greater." Amir smiled. And now, it's our duty to keep the faith alive. As the sun set over the golden fields, Raj knew one thing for certain. God's plan had worked in mysterious ways, and it had changed not just their lives, but the lives of many.
The end.
This story teaches us that faith and perseverance can lead to miracles, even in the toughest times. Life's hardships are not meant to break us, but to prepare us for something greater. When Raj and Amir faced challenges, they chose to believe and work hard instead of giving up. Their patience and determination eventually led to success, proving that struggles are simply tests of strength and character. Another important lesson is that true fulfillment comes from helping others. Instead of keeping their blessings to themselves, Raj and Amir shared their knowledge with struggling farmers, inspiring hope and change in many lives. This reminds us that success is not just about personal gain, it's about uplifting those around us. Above all, the story highlights that God's plan is always at work, even when we don't understand it. Sometimes, the path may seem uncertain, but every struggle, every delay, and every obstacle is leading us to something greater. We just need to trust the journey, keep moving forward, and believe that everything happens for a reason.